Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, and today we're going to be reviewing the YA graphic novel Kyle's Little Sister, which is published by Yen Press, and the book is by Bong Hung Young, who is the writer and also the artist. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. My name is Grace, not Kyle's little sister. Having a good looking, friendly, outgoing older brother sucks, especially when you're the total opposite. Someone who likes to stay at home and playing video games. Your parents like him better, even if they deny it, and everyone calls you Kyle's little sister while looking disappointed that you're more like him. I was hoping to go to a different middle school, but no such luck. At least I have my friends until he finds a way to ruin that too. Ugh. What do I have to do to get out of his shadow? And that is the synopsis, which I actually do like synopsis when they actually write a synopsis from a character standpoint and as the character. It makes it more fun. It gets people more engaged to read the story. So props to Yen Press and props to the author for writing, if she wrote the synopsis. It's that I like to see that more happening down the line. But is Kyle Little Sister worth getting? And how is it as a YA graphic novel? I enjoyed this one. This was a fun read. I like the art style. Just the first to talk about the art style. The art style is reminiscent of art styles that you really see today. Not saying it's Cal arts, but it has kind of similar of that same type of style. But I did like the art style for this. I thought the way the characters are drawn, facial expressions, it just reminds you of a cartoon and just like kind of a today's type of art styles that you really get to see a lot in the YA graphic novels, and it works. It really does work, and I do like the characters in this too. I thought it's just a very easy story to pick up and something relatable that everybody can relate to, especially if you have a sibling, and especially if you are the youngest of the siblings. And you usually, from a perspective as me being a younger sibling myself and being the youngest in my family, I didn't feel the way Grace felt when it came to my older brother. Me and my brother were always kind of on that even playing field, and even in our younger days, we were always on this even playing field. I never felt like, oh my God, my parents like him better than me and everything else. But there are people out there that has that real sibling rivalry. I would say that with me and my brother, our sibling rivalry was very video game competition based. There was never really me trying to one up him or me in competition with him for parents' affections and things like that. It was more of competition of I'm better than you in Madden and gaming and things like that, like healthy civil rivalry. But with Grace and Kyle, Grace always feels because of the admiration and praise Kyle gets, and people just look at her as just this third string, just like, oh, it's just, oh, that's just his little sister and things like that. These things actually happen. I think the author really captured that very well, of those emotions that a lot of younger siblings go through, especially when you're trying to find your own and you don't want to be in the shadows and you just have your own identity. You are your own person, but because your older sibling is so great and so popular, people only associate with you by association to get to him. That's something that happens to Grace a lot in this book, is that people only talk to her because she is the sister of a popular person that's in this school. So and she feels a certain way about it, and I thought it worked very, very well. Just orchestrating and really getting to that emotion to bring out between these two siblings, and it does fall into the little tropes that you see. It's the sibling tropes of of the older brother actually does care about the younger sister, or the oldest really truly does love the youngest, and they do it with things to protect them. There's situations in this book where you see Kyle's real feelings for his sister. Yes, he teases her. Yes, she's annoying to him. But at the end of the day, they're family. You're my little sister, and I love you, and everything else like that. So it ends in things like that. And it's something like I really did enjoy reading, especially since this is for the younger audience out there. I think they can pick this one up, especially if they feel just like Grace. They can pick this up and see that this real reassurance that, hey, my older sibling really does care. They are out there. Yeah, they're teasing me, but that's just what siblings do. Really great art style. I love the story, and I did like the little melodramatic that happened between the group of girls, between Grace and her friends. I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but there's something that happens that causes a rift that it's not technically even Kyle's fault. It's just that one of Grace's friends have a crush on Kyle, and it leads to something else, which causes a rift within their group. And then Grace kind of goes to like this antagonistic character and tries to befriend them, not knowing that this antagonist is also after Kyle. And so there's a lot of things that go with it, but it's a very fun read, easy read. It's like 200, I believe. Let me make the count right. I believe it's 209 pages. So for a younger audience, it might be a lengthy graphic novel, but it's very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I'm giving this 4 out of 5 stars. This was a fun read, great story. Definitely check this one out. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com saying later days. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.